there was a lady on my ward who had been admitted, and I was told, oh, come and see this lady. She's extremely unwell. She's been admitted over the weekend, and she's not eating any food. She's just pacing up and down the room. She's really so unwell. So I was really expecting to see somebody who was extremely psychotic. I come into the room, and the woman's face lights up. So I'm thinking, this is not what I expected to see. Apparently, as soon as she saw that this was somebody from African descent, some ray of hope came into her heart, and I could see that on her face. She then goes on to recognize that I'm Nigerian and that I'm from the same culture as herself. She then tells me a story. She says, there's nothing wrong with me. The reason why I'm here, this is not something that happens often, but it does happen. I mean, I think it's about us thinking about being able to promote culturally appropriate services.
Thank you.
I want to also say that we need to be coming forward and saying that this is what is acceptable, this is what aligns with our culture. So that's the challenge to practitioners who are here today. Because in that particular instance, what had happened was, this lady then tells me a story. She says, the reason why I'm here is that I told my child was taken into to foster care because I was behaving in a particular way. She went to a church in which people believed that they needed to light candles and all that. And neighbors found out about that and they reported to social services. Long story short, our child was taken into care. She said, she then said during the interaction with the psychiatrist, if people don't understand your culture, they will, and they take the things that you say literally. She said, oh, my heart has been taken away from me. That was then misinterpreted as a delusion, which is somebody, let's put ourselves in somebody else's shoes. There are things that don't, if somebody who has never been to Africa hears that, you say your heart has been taken away from you. I mean, they will think you are not well. It turns out that I interacted with this woman and there was nothing wrong with that. So I told her, but while she was talking with me, she was gesticulating, throwing her hands and all that. So I said, there's going to be a board round in the next 2 hours or so. If you go to the room and you are throwing your arms all over the place, and you are so excited like you are now, it's just only going to reinforce the message that you are not well. But I can see that there's nothing wrong with you. But I think the essence of that message, eventually she was discharged because I spoke to my consultant and I said, look, I don't think this woman is not well. I come from our culture and I believe that there's nothing wrong with her. I've interacted with her, it's just that she was misinterpreted. But I think the message, the challenge for us, everyone here today, is that in our own little corners, in our places of influence, let's be crusaders, let's be champions. It's not in an aggressive manner. It's about being educated. It's about it's about using the knowledge that we have to push things forward and to make a change. And let's also recognize that change takes time.
That's true.
Sorry, I want to quickly add to that. I don't think it's enough to just do it in our little corner. I think what we need to do is, if Nous is the organization, we need to empower Nous. We need to come behind Nous, right, and make a positive advocate to the power base. If you're not doing that, then it's still going to be in little measures.